Hello friends and welcome to Sharekhan Earnings Strategy Play. In this section we are going to cover companies which are going to announce results on 26th of July. The companies are Ambuja Cement Limited, BHEL, ITC and JSW Steel. Ambuja Cement Limited. Now friends, Q1 FY 2013 results for Ambuja Cement are likely to be strong. Because there was a good demand for cement from rural India, as well as we saw some sort of pickup in the construction activity. The reported top line is going to see a growth of about 14%, and the revenue is likely to be at around 2,466 crores. However, the company might announce a strong PAT growth of about 30%. And the likely PAT is 453 crores. Overall, we have seen a good amount of realization, which could be up by close to 2.3% for the quarter, and the other income is also going to be much better than reported last time. Now, overall, if we look at the track record of Ambuja Cement, then in last 7 quarterly announcements of their result, they have beaten the street estimates only 2 times. Now, having a look at the technical charts, we feel that Ambuja Cement makes a good entry point, and one should buy Ambuja Cement pre-result. As you can look from the chart above, the buying zone for Ambuja Cement is between 170 to 172, with stop loss been placed at 167.9 for probable target of 178 to 180 rupees. JSW Steel, now the company is likely to announce its consolidated results, and the expected top line is 9169 crores, which is about 24% higher QOQ. The bottom line is expected at 479 crores, which is 1.2% drop QOQ. Now, the overall EBITDA, which is likely to be announced by the company, is going to be there is going to be a decline of about 9% quarter on quarter to 1680 crores. Overall, this dip is likely because of both volume decline sequentially, as well as price realization decline. Now, the EBITDA per ton, which was announced in last quarter, was close to 160 USD, which is likely to decline to 148. So the overall numbers are not likely to be exciting. Also, in the last 7 quarterly numbers which were announced by JSW Steel, it has managed to beat street estimates only 3 times. Hence, we recommend you that from a technical point of view, one can look to short JSW Steel, and the range could be 655 to 658, with stop loss of 670 for probable target of 634 and 623. ITC is likely, the overall FMCG universe is likely to post a double-digit growth in the first quarter of 2013. ITC is no exception. ITC is likely to deliver a top-line growth of about close to 18%, and the top line is expected at 6,849 crores. The PAT is going to see a strong growth of about 21% and is likely at 1,616 crores. Now, overall, there is going to be a strong growth in the cigarette volumes and the cigarette business, which is likely to grow by about 15%. Also, the losses in the non-cigarette business are likely to decline. We are going to see both positive volume growth as well as the price realization, which are likely to go up in this quarter, which would drive PAT very strongly by 21%. Now, in the last 7 quarters, ITC has managed to beat the streets on all the 7 occasions. Hence, from a trading point of view, in this quarter as well, we recommend you to buy ITC on any declines between 244 to 246, with stop loss being placed at about 241.8 for probable target of 258 to 260 levels. BHEL, now overall in the first quarter of FY13, the capital goods companies are going to see a subdued single digit growth in their top line revenue. BHEL is not going to be any exception. BHEL is likely to deliver a 9% top line growth, and the revenues are likely at 7,788 crores. However, the PAT growth is going to be even more hit, and the PAT growth is going to be at 4.7%, and the likely PAT is about 854 crores. Now overall in this quarter, the competitive pressure which has come into the business would be set off by the lower metal prices, and hence the margins are likely to be more or less stable. BHEL has an overall order book of about 1,35,000 crores. However, there is going to be some pickup in the order book, since we have seen announcements and pickup in the order announcement by government in the last quarter, which has increased by about 17% QOQ. Overall, BHEL in last 8 quarters has been able to beat street estimates on the 7 times. Hence, from technical point of view, we would recommend to buy BHEL on any dips between 215 to 216, with stop loss being placed at 209.8 for probable target of 225 and 229. Hence, just to conclude, overall definitely cement sector has seen strong results this quarter. Ambuja Cement could have another good quarter, so one can long Ambuja Cement. Also, BHEL etc. have been beaten down quite strongly pre-results. Hence, any sort of surprise in the results could provide a good buying opportunity in BHEL. Whereas one can look to short JSW Steel on any sort of pressure in the results. That's all we have in the earnings play. Thank you.